Goofs, welcome to Movie Snobs. I'm your host, Logan Metcalf. With me, I have...
Juan Contreras.
Today we'll be talking about the latest Star Wars trailer. The trailer premiered last month where it has gained over 50 million views. The film is highly anticipated from a lot of people, Juan and I included.
Who are you? I'm no one.
What were your first impressions from the newest trailer?
I'm excited, but there was one thing in the storyline that I'm getting a little concerned about is that this huge change happened. There was this huge empire that completely controlled the galaxy and enslaved all these planets, and then 30 years later, nobody remembers it.
Well, I know that's from that line in the trailer where he's like, it was all true.
It was all true, yeah.
I think he's necessarily just talking about regarding the Jedi in general, not necessarily the war itself.
That's the first impression that I got, but then we keep seeing scenes where you see Star Destroyers in ruins and all these other spaceships that are known in the Star Wars universe, and they're just in ruins, just there, and then it's almost kind of shown oh, look, something happened here, but we don't know what.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that makes me think that maybe they're going to play that card, nobody remembers. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And then, other than that, I like that it has the look and feel of the original ones. I think it's a smart move to go back to 35mm film
that, and then more practical effects as well.
Yeah. I think that's a smart move because one of the common critiques in the prequels was that it was just too digital.
It makes me remember why I got into Star Wars in the first place, even if the movies that kind of got me into Star Wars were the prequels. Now that I'm an adult, obviously, I've kind of realized that prequels weren't really that great, and I still love the original trilogy. In the newest trailer, what was your favorite part?
I like Jedi versus Sith type stuff, so just seeing a very scared man turning a lightsaber on because he's about to have a fight with a Sith Lord, that's always exciting.
I'm really excited for the dogfights in this film. Obviously, they look really good in the original trilogy. In the new one, I guess they're good too as well. But in this one, it's going to be a lot more it's really cool seeing familiar ships now in a digital age sort of dogfights. So having X-Wings and TIE Fighters just going at it, and the Millennium Falcon, of course,
Yeah, I actually really like the X-Wings over the water. That's just really, really exciting. I don't know if it's just to make the fans go nuts, but it might be just a very quick shot in the movie. But yeah, I guess let's say that I'm cautious about the whole thing. Excited because I'm a Star Wars fan, but cautious.
I'm still getting over the fact that 30 years later there's a sequel coming out to Return of the Jedi. That's so weird thinking about that. Because, that movie came out before I was born. I love those movies and everything. And it's in my lifetime, there's a sequel to Return of the Jedi. And I'm still kind of, working that out in my brain. Thank you, Juan, for joining me.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So what did you guys think? Are you guys just as excited for Star Wars as we are? Let us know at #MovieSnobs on Twitter at ZTV Goofing Off. And we'll see you at the theater.